It's one of the oldest excuses in the book. The refs just screwed my team. My team should have won. They didn't. It was a no call, no show, blah, 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 blah. It's the oldest excuse. I hate it. As a Vikings and a Raiders fan, I can confidently say that, yes, I bring it up from time to time, but I've learned to hate it, because anytime that you leave it up to the refs to decide a game, it's usually never good. It's usually never good. So for those people out there, whether it's a Cowboys fan, a Seahawks fan, whoever, it doesn't matter, that say, bad reffing and bad officiating, rather, is now costing games, I think it holds some merit. So obviously last night with the Commanders, there was the whole situation, I'll put it that way, lightly, if you will, for Terry McLaurin, and he was asking the ref, here, I'll just bring it up here. This is Albert Breer, just seeing it for the first time. Yes, it's jaw dropping, blah, 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 blah. So Terry McLaurin was lined up outside there, did look like he confirmed with the ref that he was good, and then the ref later negated a potential touchdown for the Commanders, and it was going to be a touchdown, excuse me. They negated a touchdown for the Commanders, but overall they did not say that, that he basically, after the game, McLaurin said that he confirmed it with them. It was not, it was obviously a miscommunication or something or whatever. I don't know what happened in the ref's terms, but at the end of the day, it looked like he communicated with the ref. The referee, for whatever reason, still threw the flag, and it's like, okay, you negate a touchdown in that situation. Okay, that happens. I think that we'll start in that in just a second. But it's really the thing with me is the fact that McLaurin looks over at the ref. He looks over at the ref, and you can tell that he's looking over at him, trying to confirm it. The next part of that is the ref looking back at him, looking like, yes, hey, and we can't tell from that angle if there is some exchange of words here. But it's the fact that you can see that obviously Terry McLaurin was there trying to actually get on the line because he obviously wanted to help his team, make sure he was doing the right procedure and all that. So when we talk about the fact that bad officiating is now costing NFL games, I think it's a major issue. Now, I don't know what that means. Does that mean that referees need to be penalized for no calls? Do they need to be, do pay taken away? Is it they're off the games? Whatever it is, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I also know that there's two sides to every story. You can't allow your team to lose and just blame it on the refs, but at the same time, the refs need to be able to get calls right. Now, they're human. They're not going to make every correct call in the book, but there are times, especially in a situation like that, that it really does kind of hurt the case a little bit. And I think Terry McLaurin and the Washington Commanders do have a legitimate gruff with the refs, because this was very blatant. You could see that McLaurin was trying to communicate, was not trying to, and obviously was paying attention, and maybe the referee wasn't. I don't know the whole thing. At the end of the day, when you're getting to a point where bad officiating is actually costing teams games, I think you need to relook at some different things. Again, I don't know if that's a penalty. I don't know if it's a dock and pay. I don't know, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, I think there also needs to be an understanding that people aren't perfect, but at the same time, you're costing games that could have huge playoff implications. And I think there needs to be a serious look at what's happening, especially with how officiating is going down in the NFL. It's not even just I know that the Commanders are the team that I use, but need I mention 4 calls? Oh, wait, Vikes Insider already has it for me. Yeah, whether it was the not 1, but 2 fumble strip and scores that Shondon Sullivan had for the Vikings, or about the fact that, yes, the Bills had 12 guys on the field to stuff the Vikings before, the Vikings took that one. Also, the Gabriel Davis or whatever it was reception there. And then, yes, the referee blocking the Vikings against the Commanders for that touchdown. I mean, we could go about this all day. I know you've seen with your team that there's been refs that have no calls and no show and all that. And I know, I think, what was it, a year or two ago, they had the reviewable pass interference type situations and calls. I like that a lot, but at the same time, I went back to the way it was. So I think that there needs to be meeting. There needs to be something that's said about this. Refs do need, in my opinion, I think they need to be held accountable in some cases. And again, yes, there's also the caveat, we'll extend the olive branch. You need to be patient. People are human, but I think that in some case, maybe some of these calls need to be reviewable. I think that's definitely a possibility. Maybe calls inside of 2 minutes need to be reviewable. I would definitely be an advocate for that. I think that especially when you get that down into that portion of the thing where it's all those major calls are reviewable no matter what, I think think that you need to be, at least put that on the table, because you can't be costing teams games when clearly, in my opinion, there's not a violation in McLaurin's angle. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover. But let us know what you guys think about bad officiating now costing NFL teams games.